All right, well, we've got the truck hooked to the trailer, so I'll just tell you I bought another tractor. I'll explain right after this. All right, welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man. Yeah, it's super cold and windy today, so I hope you can hear. I did in fact buy a tractor, but it's a little feller. So there was a local auctioneer who had an online only toy auction, and that's been a long time ago. It was, you know, the bids were open, I want to say it was like a month ago, and I put a bid in on like 40 different things and I forgot all about it. And then today an invoice came and said you won. And so I won this little tractor and this little truck. And I mean, I think I gave $10 for this and $15 for the truck, so definitely a good deal for the collection of toys I have and things. This is pretty straightforward. I mean, just a little co-op truck from recent times, 1993 it says. I remember when they had stuff like this they were selling, you know. I've got some different versions of these little trucks. This thing though, it's got me kind of puzzled. It appears to be original, like from when these tractors were new, and looking at it, I would say that it's been repainted. You can tell on the wheels it's been repainted, but there's just clues like there around the fenders. You can see it's, somebody gave it a little bit of love, but it's all complete and not broken. One thing I'm kind of puzzled on, now it won't sit here for me, there. It has no markings on it other than I see it says made in USA. So I don't know if this is an Ertl toy or not. It looks like it's bigger than 1/16 scale. I haven't put it next to anything to compare, but they did make like a big, Dad had one as a kid, like a, what is it, a 9,000 Ford, and it was always a bigger scale than the rest of the little toys. So maybe this is that same type of thing and just a bigger scale, or maybe it just looks that way, I don't know. But anyway, like I said, for the value price of 10 bucks, I don't think I'm out anything, and I think I could get my money back easy. Somebody will when I die, I guess, and they sell my collection of stuff. But yeah, it's even got a little spare tire under there. Anyway, like I said, I forgot all about that, and I thought, hey, can't go wrong with that. So that is not though why we have the trailer hooked up. I will explain that here. I'm going to put these inside so that they don't get destroyed. Anywho, what I got is the trailer hooked up because I am sick of this plow sitting right in my way. I drug it up here and he was going to come get it, and then that never happened. And then in the haste of it being windy, it hit the ground and somehow it managed to crack this pipe. So I do not trust, you know, he won't make it home with that. So I might as well put it on the trailer and take it over there to him. And then it's his problem. He's already paid for it, so such is life, you know. You don't come get it soon enough, stuff happens, I guess. But we're gonna use the 1650 loader tractor, fresh off of the loader repair. Picking up my trash. It blew out of my other loader bucket the other day when I was taking it to recycle. But anyway, we're gonna go get the tractor. There is a chain on the plow already, so hopefully, you know, we can make this happen. It's really miserable. I don't know what. Buddy the dog, what are you doing? Eating lunch? Okay. Yeah, it's not pleasant to be out here at all, but I got lots of stuff to do, so sure. I'm going to hope that when I get over there, that his 270 is sitting there easily accessible, where I can just put the chain on it and pick it up off of there. Because yeah, worst case scenario is I'm going to leave my trailer there and he can get it off of there. Sure. All right, probably should get that dirt out of this bucket at some point. I guess I didn't bring you along when I put the bucket on. It wasn't really eventful at all. Well, does this chain just want to be the one to participate or what? Because I'm not having any luck. There. Anyway, we'll put that back on later when we're done with this, so we can do what we need to do. Oh, I do need to finish this up by putting these back on, which were around the cylinders, and the only reason they're on there is to help hold the I think there's one on each side, but maybe there's no screwdriver. Getting sidetracked, ADD again. But their only purpose is to hold this tube against here so that it isn't just flopping out there and end up snapping off. So I guess I need to get a better screwdriver, because as we recall, the last time I tried that other one, maybe that didn't make it to film, but it did not want to play nice. It just spun in the handle. So I'll grab it here and we'll make that happen. I'm looking what other stuff I need to pick up and take with me. I'm just gonna put the old stuff in the toolbox. Well, I just wasted like 5 minutes of film walking around looking for a screwdriver that I literally knocked off of the platform, and it was here the whole time. Where to put you? I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna go around like that. I hate to stick you to the brand new paint and then scuff it all up, because it's such good quality, you know, just so good. There we go. Yeah, we've already destroyed it, so it's fine. Come on. It's not working. What a shock. Yeah, that'll suck that right in there, won't it? Right there. Now at least it's got to work harder, as it ruins everything. It ruins the paint. I mean, apparently this paint does not harden, you know? It just stays soft for weeks at a time. It's okay though, because lots of people said this thing was garbage and I should just get a different loader tractor, because why am I fooling with old tractors? That's silly. I'm starting to agree. Let's just junk them all and let's get new ones. Sure. Who cares? All right. Well, that's done. Let's start it up. It's kind of been sitting in the sun. Maybe that will help. Indirect injection. They just don't like to start very good. Sure. It'll clear up in a second. Oh, this is gonna be fun. That's not gonna work, but we're gonna do it anyway. Somehow or another, I'm off by one bottom. I need to have it back the next one. Get more balance. Well, it's on there. I'm gonna get that chain unhooked, and then I'm gonna try to shove it that way a little. Let's go see if there is a 270. What is happening here? Why is that still rolling? Oh. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go super slow. And we're not gonna chain it down. Remember that when disaster befalls us. Remember those last words. It should ride pretty good. I don't know. I don't think it would do anything strange. I mean, I guess it could potentially fall over more. I don't know. We'll find out. We're not going far, so let's see what happens. Buddy the dog, you aren't going, so stay put. Hopefully he'll give up when we... Somebody asked that question the other day. How does Buddy the dog know when it's time to follow and when it's time to stay home? Well, he usually starts out following until we get to this first gate. And if I go past there, then he knows. See, like now he knows I'm picking up speed, so he's pretty well quit. But if you're driving slow enough, he'll go. One time he followed me all the way almost to Dad's, and he was just wore out, and then that was the end of that. He never did that again. So I don't know, he just knows. I need to cool it. I got a little excited there, and that thing started shaking pretty aggressively. I don't want to throw it over, because it'll probably smash my fender into the wheel, and that's where we'll stop. You can do stupid things, you just have to be slow. Otherwise, sad things will happen. Oh, jeez. We better go super slow around the corner too, because it's teetering. We don't want any... What now, truck? Oh, it, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, I don't know if my door switch is going bad. Some days it seems to think that the driver's door is ajar. And I don't know if that's just because a ton of rain gets in it. I need to pay more attention. It did rain yesterday, or this morning even, and now it's acting up. So maybe it has something to do with moisture. Maybe it's not that expensive and I need to just buy another one and replace it. And then again, it could have nothing to do with that switch. It could be like the body control module thing is messing up because of moisture. I've heard of that before. So one of these days when I really care, or I guess I'll say whenever it gets so bad that it won't do anything else, then and only then will I fix it. But anyway, we're coming up on Sadness Acres here. So we're gonna try to increase the sadness and leave him a treasure. All right, there's a 270. What are the chances that it's gonna run? I think that he's got, better check, because there's many birds that are flying out of this thing. I do not want to burn it up. His gas is on. Oh, it's out of gas. Dang it. He did say it leaked out gas. So, I guess that means I'm going to be leaving the trailer, because that ain't gonna fly, is it? Well, darn.
I took some fence wire and made it stay.
Is that what it is? Well, that's some high-tech engineering there, but it works. So, anyway, I'll give her a try. I guess it might go. So.
Well, there should be some in it. It ran when I parked it. I'll put it that way.
Well, that's what they all say when I winch them out of the woods. So, it ran when we parked it, but yeah.
Well, that was only a couple days ago.
Yeah, okay. Boy, you got enough birds in here. Son of a Canute's in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to send them that over towards your house, but
when I walked up here, I bet 15 of them flew out from under the hood. So I was checking.
Oh, no shit.
There's no straw under there, so that's good, because I figured they were fixing to build them a bale under there. So.
Them they get under the Oliver and they'll pack full.
Yo, I know. I've had that before too. The ones with side curtains, they love those. They'll have that full.
Things.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if this one will lift it off. Mine lifted it on, so.
All right.
We'll find out what happens.
If it doesn't start or whatever, I'll get her started tonight and unload it for you if you got to unhook or something.
That's fine. I'll just leave it here if I can't get it, and you can figure it out. But one tractor put it on, so one ought to take it off.
All righty.
All right. See.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Technical difficulties. It really does have gas in it. It's just two different colors. But it's cold today. Come on, baby doll. Oh, what a sweetheart. I gotta get used to the levers though, because they're different than mine. to help him figure out his levers. They're not quite the way they should be. One is way too far forward of the other one. And I don't know if that's because somebody had that cover off and got the little pins not in the fork. Clutch could be adjusted too, but what I'm saying is one of these wants to stick real bad. The D10 is set really aggressive, but what I think the problem is, it's mainly just me. I think that I'm not used to them being this far apart, and so, you know, they should be like, when they're in the right orientation, they should be like this. And it's possible that maybe, I don't know what happened, if they got bent. See, that's not right. There's something slipped. There's something slipped and now they're back the way they should be. One of them is always slightly ahead of the other one, but never as far as it was. So I don't know what's going on. It ain't mine, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It is handy though, having you know, when you go somewhere and it's the same same type of thing as what you had to put it on with, because then you know that it's gonna work. So that's good. But I like the 270 gas, you know. I wouldn't mind finding one, but this was his grandpa's, so probably not gonna be acquiring that one. Ooh, that's bad too. We don't want that. Put that there. We don't want to happen to us what happened when we were playing with that skid loader, driving in his driveway, and it flattened that tire. So he just got it fixed the other day though, so yeah. There's tire sadness there though, I see. What else is new, you know? Tires, that's a continuous problem. But we're gonna bless him with some of those next, because I've got 3 tires that he can have. 2 of them for the 270 that we just used, and the other one is a 15.5 for that 770. Couldn't do that again if I tried, could I? There. Anywho, let's go sort this out. I'll get those tires. Oh, I totally self-destructed that board, huh? Or was that like that? I don't remember. I don't think it was. I think I did that just now. It must have, when I shoved it through, it must have, whatever. That was Dad's invention for hauling rock. Buddy the dog. What are you doing, pal? Yeah, it rained, so guess what? There's water in them now. Ain't that handy? But I'm gonna try to strong arm them up there. Flip them over the side, maybe. I should have probably pulled. Maybe I should pull farther forward. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? If I do this right, perhaps gravity will help me load these. Wonder how far I should go. If I could get them rolling good, they'd hop up on back and they'd flip up, they'd dip my tailgate and then bust the glass out of the back of the cab. And if that's the worst that could happen, why? Is it really bad at all? We might as well save gas. Let's shut this off. I'll put you right here so you can watch the struggle and the accident. I didn't figure that would work. Almost. Well, it almost worked, but they'll make the trip. Those tires aren't much, but they're better than what he's got. So if I can, somebody gave them to me, and if I can pass the freeness on, there you go. All right, what goes up must come down. So we will see about flipping those off of there. Well, that was relatively painless. So, many happy returns. All right, well, we accomplished our task. Now we can turn around in our little turnaround spot here again. Buddy the dog is working on something else he found, I don't know what. But we had a successful first lift with our loader that has been repaired. So, hopefully, we are good to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Not much of a video, but we got to see the loader in action and make sure that it was going to do what we needed before we put the hay spear back on. So that will be another good choice to feed with. Actually, it's even though it's a diesel, it's probably a better choice than that John Deere to feed with in the winter, because the way those John Deere hydraulic pumps are, it's kind of hard to start when it gets cold. The John Deere, it doesn't always want to fire right up. So this will, you know, if you plug it in, it'll definitely fire up easy. So that's the way it is. If I had been a thinking guy, I would have probably bought another gas 1650 for loader work, just because of the, you know what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, always works. So maybe someday I'll find a 270 gas like that and put a loader on it. But until that time, we're gonna keep using this. So I'd say that's where we'll leave this one. Do you suffer from low intelligence and are easily entertained? Well, then hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And that way we can keep making entertainment that your feeble minds can understand. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.